Hello, Leo, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of December 15th through the 21st. And during that time, we'll have Mercury going direct on the 15th and a full moon. So keep that in mind. The full moon is a time of heightened emotions. It's a good thing that Mercury's going direct, so we're kind of out of that retrograde energy. But sometimes during a full moon, you can be snappy and irritable. You might have changes in your sleeping patterns. I know I'm already noticing that last night. I have that issue when a full moon approaches. It's just really hard for me to stay asleep. I just have so much energy. So keep that in mind. We'll also move into the waning gibbous energy, which is definitely a little bit more relaxed. So, after on the 16th through later in the week, a little bit more of a relaxed energy. We will also then move into the winter solstice, which is on the 21st this year. So keep that in mind. That's a fun day for me. We have a big gathering, and we, do our intentions for the coming year. And so it's just one of my favorite days of the year. I try to have people around me to make that darkest day, a light and bright time. So, as the days will start now getting longer, which is awesome, especially if you don't enjoy winter. So, which some people do. I'm ready for sun already. So, all right, this will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may encounter this week, Leo. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else, of course. Your overall message this week: nothing will come of this situation. And I feel like, Leo, you guys, you've been going through a situation that just hasn't had an ending. This has been going on for a few weeks. So maybe this story continues yet again this week for you, Leo. Yeah, Leo's been, I don't know what it is, and it could be in different areas of your life, but all these cards do not want to shuffle. Come on, cards. There you go. But it's kind of been an ongoing, continuing saga. Each week, I'm curious to see what's going on again with Leo as the reading comes up for that week. So let's see what happens here. As I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I'd like you to remind you to notice the world around you this week. Pay attention to those synchronicities that are kind of helping you on your path. This could be repeating number patterns that you might come across. This could be an animal that you don't see every day. My daughter found a feather today, and I find things like that can be very significant. So, if you find a feather, look up, the bird that feather comes from, and what is the energy of that bird. So, just pay attention to those things as you're moving through your life. Always breadcrumbs. So, all right, Leo, December 15th through 21st. Nothing will come of this situation, which again, I feel like has been ongoing. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Your current energy is the Fool. So maybe this is coming to an end, because here you are off on a new journey, and this is the energy of, you're going to leap off that cliff into the unknown. And it could be because maybe things are wrapping up with the situation, and it could be because there is kind of maybe some stagnation and frustration that things really haven't moved, and so you're going to go off and make a decision to go off on your new path, maybe in a different direction. So that's the current energy that you're sitting in. Your current situation is the Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles is an understanding of how the material world works. And you're sitting in that energy as you head off into this new path. Not a bad energy to be in. Think about those things. Think and rely on your own sensibilities when it comes to the material world. What you know so far to be how things work, and rely on that as you're taking that leap into this new path. At the root of your situation is the Wheel of Fortune. So, this is the wheel in the sky, keeps turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. I always think about that when I pull this card out. That song, really, it was that Journey. That song comes to mind every time this card comes out, because life is ever changing. And even though you're kind of going through, but there's always a new phase, and there's something new tomorrow every day, right? Always new things happening. And it looks like that's kind of the root of your situation, is just that things are evolving and moving. Your recent past is a little bit of heartbreak. And this could be, frustration and heartbreak. Like I said, you guys have been going through it. So, there could be something that you're letting go of this week, as you move on to this new path, that it's like, well, it's a little sad. And that's any endings, can be as you take off onto a new path, a new direction, because you're changing who you are. And anytime we make a change, you're letting some things go, right? As you are evolving with the world. What's on your mind this week? All right, is the give and take of this card, Six of Pentacles. Are you in a position here where you're giving? Are you taking? Is there some balance? Are you finding the balance between that give and take? And that could be with the people around you. You're going to give a little, you're going to get a little. So that's the kind of the energy that's on your mind as you set off on this new path. So keep that in mind. Again, nothing will come of this situation. This could just be some discussion. This could you be thinking about this new path and this direction, that maybe you do want to go in. And we'll see if anything moves forward here for you. What's just ahead of you is the High Priestess. So, this is sitting in the energy of, in your gut. This is intuition. This is it can be a card of mystery, but it's also a card of truth, and it can be a card of discovering your own inner truth. And that looks like, you're moving forward in that direction. It may not be that you make a big decision, but you're kind of on the path, and you're using, the energy of knowing how the world works and knowing what you feel on a gut level to be the right thing to do. And it looks like you're moving into that sort of energy. In your advice position is the World card. So here we are with the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Fool. I mean, it just looks like you're making a decision to move forward and kind of turn a page. To use that phrase, turning a page on something new, on moving through things in a new way. Again, that always involves change, and that can involve letting something go and leaving something behind as you're moving forward. What's beyond your control is the Star card. I love these cards that are coming out. So the Star card is about direction. To me, it relates to the High Priestess in that it's a card of guidance and trust and destination, but it's about your inner knowing on those things. This could be, signs that you're getting. This is maybe that you've made a decision, that you do have something like a clear vision of how you want to move forward, and there could be some messaging that comes in that moves you in that direction, and that's going to be beyond your control this week. That's the position that card is in this week. I love these cards of mystery and changing. There's some sort of evolution happening, and this could be inner, and this could be something, I always say that tarot is a template. This could be some interchange that you're going through. This could be situation with other people. This could be a work situation, a project that you work on, but you're ready to move on into and move on and turn a page and move in a new direction with this. What your secret desire or what you're trying to avoid is the Hierophant. So are you trying to avoid, tradition and guidance, or is that your secret desire? Only you can answer when the card is in this position, but that's definitely something to think about. This is a card of guidance. And, are you avoiding guidance, or are you seeking some sort of guidance this week? So think about that. If it's, again, it's secret desire or what you're trying to avoid, and really think about those questions as you're moving forward. Are you trying to avoid that kind of guidance, or is it your secret desire to follow that guidance? And your outcome position is the Knight of Wands, which is definitely the most fiery knight, of action. This is about moving forward and taking action in the things that you're very passionate about. But this is about, um, you know, this can be flexibility and compromise too, but it seems like you do have a vision, and you have something here that you're wanting to move forward, you're wanting to turn the page on, and it could just be just wrapping up this energy that you've been in the last few weeks. And I understand that, whatever in whatever area of your life this has been going on, you're probably just kind of done. Like, let's turn the page and move. And maybe you want to do this and take action, to make sure that you're pushing that forward. So we're going to see what's hidden here from you this week. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is something that you've got a lot of passion in, and the ace is this can be the magician offering, offering that wand to you, this new passion, this new way of moving forward in your life. So I do think this situation, your card says nothing will come of this. This may continue to be ongoing, but it looks like you're at least having some inner thoughts. Maybe there's some guidance around you that you may want to take, but you're getting ready here with this Fool card to take off and turn a new leaf. And the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Star, all of these cards are kind of cards of moving forward in a new direction, having an evolution, and how things go. The World card is about that balance. Your dreams materialize. So pay attention to the things around you this week that are moving the situation again, because if you're still kind of stuck there, it looks like you're, at least internally, you want to move on. Your Soul Oracle final message here. I keep hitting my camera today, abusing the poor camera. Soul Oracle deck, December 15th through 21st for Leo. What do we have here? Shine your light. Yeah, shine, and shine that light on the things that you believe, the things that are inside of you, the messages that the universe sends you. A lot of times when you're making decisions about how to move forward, there are signs and signals. And again, I always say pay attention to those synchronicities, because they're telling you the best way to move forward, and maybe putting up stop signs as well. So you just kind of have to pay attention to those signs around you, and move through this situation yet again. I mean, it looks like internally you've kind of come to some decision that may come out externally a little bit, but it looks like there's still discussion. There's still, either a conversation within you, a conversation with others about how to move forward. So, Leo, I wish you the best of luck with this situation this week yet again. Do remember to shine your light. That's all we have. So, uh, I do post readings every week. Come back next week. We'll see if there's another, if the situation continues to revolve, or maybe it wraps up next week and you've got something totally new on your plate. That's life. And I will have extra time coming up for private readings. If that's something that you're interested in, please drop me an email at the message down at the line down below, and I'll let you know when I have some private reading time coming up. Um, Also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I really would appreciate that. So, Leo, best of luck with the situation this week. Again, I know it's been ongoing. My heart goes out to you, but it looks like there's definitely some deeper thought and involvement, and things kind of going on with you as you move through this situation. So, best of luck with this, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye bye.